see this, but I just wanted to make the video on this. I'm excited for this, guys. Let's see, even though I already have seen, I just want to react to this for you guys. What units will be coming out for the, well, we already know who's coming out for the Brave Banner for Faye. It's Ecthernir, Byleth Male, Balder, and Sharena. So let's analyze and see these amazing units. Alright, let's do this. Dude, that intro looks really cool. Alright, let's see who they introduce first. Okay, that's Byleth.
I could imagine my students teasing me if I came to class in this.
Okay, Sublime Creator is his weapon. He has a style. Sublime Heaven style. He uses Gust. Might have to turn that down for copyright. Gust obviously boosts. Gust honestly is a solid option for a special thing because of the 50% of unit speed when special. It boosts the special damage of the speed, and if the foe or unit special is ready, or if it's been used before or during combat, and if the unit speed is more than the foes, reduces damage from foes' next attack. That's actually very useful. Okay, professors or profs guidance. At start of enemy phase, except for in summon or duel. If unit within 3 spaces grants professor's guidance and null follow up to unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for return. And also, if unit or allies within 3 spaces of unit, if special cooldown is at maximum, grants -1. If unit within 3 spaces grants attack, defense, speed, and resistance by 9 of unit to unit, and unit deals an extra 7 damage, including and excluding area of effect specials. Reduces damage from foes attacked by 7, which is decent, and reduces damage by X. Skills by 50% during combat, excluding, and also if attack by 10 would allow units to trigger follow-up attack, excluding guarantee or prevent follow-ups. Triggers potent follow 100 during combat. Professor's guidance. While unit lives, unit gets X2 SP, which is very useful after combat or after using assist skill. Grants attack, special, or no, attack, speed, defense, or resistance by 5 to unit during combat. Any reduced damage by X% effect can only be triggered once per combat by units equip special skill. Can be triggered up to twice per combat. Excludes boosted special. Special cooldown -1, 2, and then you have Null Sea Avoid, which speed, it's like treats as if +7 reduces damage from area effect by 80, excluding Roker of area of effect specials. And then we all have seen attack speed Faith before. Okay, let's see what his big thing is. Or I guess we already have seen it.
Everyone together.
I'm hoping we don't get copyrighted. I will credit Nintendo to this, obviously. There's the special thing. Let's see what it does. Sublime Heaven style. Unit can attack foes 3 spaces away. Cannot attack adjacent foes. Grants special cooldown -1 unit before unit first attack during combat. If foe uses dragon or beast damage and unit special triggers, deals effect damage +20 of unit's attack. Cannot move through spaces within 3 spaces of foe. That has triggered the Bulwark effect. Does not apply if unit has passive skill. Unit suffers counter attack if any of following conditions are met. Foe is armor with range 1 or foe can counterattack regardless of unit's range. After combat, movement effects do not occur. Skill effects range as treated by 1. Once used, style cannot be used for 2 turns. Yep, so buff by 2 turns. Yep. He's still useful. It's kind of like Lin and who was the other one? I don't remember the other one. Okay, here's his thing. Uses style to pierce foes 3 spaces out. Yep. Gains double SP with Professor's guidance and solidifies defenses. So he's good at defense depending on it.
Trust in yourself.
Attack speed, faith. Yet no damage. But also his reduced damage. Here she is, Balder! Rays of Judgment. So she's a blue flying. She also has a skill. Okay, Truth Seeker and Arch Rival. So she has a new special. She looks so cool. She has a gun. I like this unit already. 42 HP, 55 attack, 54 speed, 32 defense, 24 res. So she's lacking resistance from what it looks like. 48 times 4, hold on. No, hold on. She attacks at times 4. Okay, that is... Okay, Truth Seeker. Accelerate, special trigger, cooldown -1. Effective against flying foes. Oh, someone's in the stream. Hold on, let me get the chat thing if you're trying to talk. I will get to that immediately. Give me a second. I did not realize someone was in thy stream. Okay. If you're trying to chat, you can chat now. Oh, we got 2 people on. Welcome. Okay. Now whoever's on for the first part can chat. Oh, hey there, Cameron Cookies. I could see you came on most likely because this is a Fire Emblem related video. These are actually very useful units from what it's looked like so far, as you've probably seen Byleth. Byleth is actually pretty useful because he has the skill and he can attack units. Balder... Let's go back real quickly. Balder... Okay, she's a bow unit. So she can move extra space. Okay, she has Truth Seeker, accelerates, special trigger cooldown, count -1 effective against flying foes. Yeah, but normal because it's a bow unit. Normally bow counters the flying units. At start of turn of units is 2 spaces between. I can't speak. At start of turn of unit is 2 spaces within an ally's range. Grants unit can move 1 extra space. Okay. Does not stack. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 2 spaces of ally grants, reduced percentage of foes non-special, reduce damage by X%, skill by 50 during combat. And special cooldown charge, +1 per attack during combat. Only highest value applies. Does not stack to units. 4 people. I don't say 4 people, but that's okay then. Hold on, wait. She has a style too. What is this? Unit can use the following style. Weapon triangle green style. Does she make... Okay, this is gonna be something stupid. Okay. Heaven's Steed enables Kanto At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of ally, inflicts triangle adept. And if exposure is active on foe, or if unit has weapon triangle advantage, unit attacks. So the unit gets to attack twice? What? If they have the advantage, so if your unit's blue and you're facing a red unit, they immediately just attack twice? Oh. Hello to the 4 people watching the stream. We are currently just covering every Fire Emblem Brave unit that has officially come out in Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, Arch Rival. Boosts damage by X% or greater if unit reduces damage foe. Reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40%. Oh, great. Okay, so if you guys remember Brave Bernadetta from last year's Brave unit thing, she had this same thing, I'm pretty sure. Deadly Miasma, which basically inflicts everything -5 on foe, neutralizes the bonuses, deals 7 damage to target and foe within 2 spaces. So she's going to be very useful. Pointless. I think the effects actually look pretty cool. Yep, there's the 7 damage. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of... Oh, okay, she loses there. Then she uses her skill. Weapon Triangle Style Green. When determining Weapon Triangle, counts unit as green. Does not affect skill effect that triggers based on attribute, such as if in combat against a green foe. This style can be used only once per turn. So wait, she lost the first match against Fjorm and... Wait, she win? Okay, so if it's the green, she wins, but if you don't use it like that, she's gonna lose? So it depends on the unit, then. Her powerful weapon triangle attacks overwhelm foes. Uses her style to rain judgment upon red and blue foes. So, like, no one's safe. Okay. Next is Ecthernir. Okay, that, honestly, his design looks cool. I think that design actually fits him, to be honest. Honestly, it's like... It seems familiar. Are you talking about the unit himself, Ecthernir, or are you just talking about the design looks familiar? Because if you're talking about the unit, yes, the unit has released in, I'm pretty sure, either Mythic or Legendary Hero status I think a year ago, I was summoning for him in Hadron. The design, yeah, the guy, I think the only thing that really changed is they added like a new outfit. And his attack looks a little different. Let's see him. He's an armor unit, and he only speaks in Japanese. Ecthernir's English voice lines will be implemented in the game at a later date. Okay, so let's rehear this. Okay, Swapgate. Mighty Roar, Tempered Antler. So he gives units extra defense. Hold on, he gave extra defense to a unit. Tempered Antler accelerates special trigger cooldown -1 foes within. Are you, Cameron Cookies, are you getting bored of me explaining all this stuff? Am I boring you? Markiplier reference. Are we boring? Are we boring you, Amy? Are we boring? Markiplier. Markiplier's a good YouTuber. Not many people like him, but he's a good YouTuber. Okay, unit and target allies swap spaces. Mighty Roar boosts damage by 60% of units special, or not special. I'm so used to playing other games where it's like special defense and all that stuff. It's just, Pokemon has gotten me too used to saying special attack, special defense. Okay, it's just defense. Boosts damage by 60% of units' defense when special triggers. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants resistance 6 and magic twin save. What's magic twin save? Wait, what's P save? What? If sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast foes initiate combat is an activation condition for savior. Sword, beast, dagger. Isn't that just every unit? Is there a different... staff units. I was about to say, is why would you add P save and put all those if it's just gonna be every unit? No, staff units don't get savior. So if you're gonna want to use staff units against Ecthornir, but then again, there's not really that many good staff units in the game currently. I mean, you could try using Loki, but I don't know if Legendary Loki will do that much damage. God, it's so hard because Fire Emblem has screwed me over so much in summons that I do not play Fire Emblem as much as Dragon Ball Legends or Dokkan Battle or all that stuff anymore as I used to. So anytime I go on, I just forget units now. I'm gonna start playing again because I need these 4 units. I've already watched the video, even though yes I was supposed to do a blind reaction. I didn't think that they would be releasing now, because in about a couple minutes for me, actually it is already midnight for me, so it's already the 14th. They're releasing the 15th. Since they're releasing the 15th, they're releasing tomorrow. So it's like, I'm gonna have to strategize stuff, because it's like, if they're following things they have before, you should most likely be able to choose one unit, because these are the Brave units from the Choose Your Legends thing, I think. It's either Choose Your Legends or the Hero Fest thing, but one of those gives you the 4. One of the other ones, probably most likely Choose Your Legends, is the one where you have the voting gauntlet, and then whoever wins gives you that one unit that wins. But anyways, I'm pretty sure whatever it is, these are Brave units, so they should most likely, if they continue what they did last year with Brave Alphonse, Felix, Bernadetta, and Robin, give you one chance at choosing one free 5-star unit out of these 4 units. I'm personally, you could go for whoever you want. From me watching the video, I would say if you're more of a ranged, like if you need a ranged attacker, you most likely might want Felix. Or not Felix, I'm thinking of last year Felix. Byleth. You might want the red Byleth, the male one, because if he can use his one ability, the style ability, so he can attack within 3 spaces of units as long as it's not adjacent. And then another solid option if you want like good counters, like you're struggling in battle against certain units and it's all like you don't have a good red unit to counter a green unit, or you don't have a good green unit to counter blue, or you're failing because your units aren't that good. I would go for Baldur because Baldur can change her thing to make the weapon triangle basically useless. Or you can go for Ecthernir if you need frickin' defense, because Ecthernir boosts damage by 60 of units' defense when his special triggers and can save units as long as it's not an axe, or I was about to say axe, but no, it's staff. Like, he has all these good things, and it's like if like here 8D Briar Peace save, if sword, lance, bow, axe, dagger, or beast, he could save unit, and if foe uses all those things, he increases his attack and defense to 4, like +4. He's a useful unit and a solid unit at that too. He's a good option if you need a defensive unit. So I would say if you need a good defensive and bulky unit, I would go for Ecthomir. Obviously, you guys most likely might have the orbs to summon for everybody and get all 4, and you know what? Hail Mary, it won't matter. It does not matter if you need certain units. Like, you will have all the units. You won't care because it's like, hey, I got all these units. I have every unit that I need. So I don't really need to worry about who I choose for the first. But if you don't get them, like, that's the one thing I want to say is regardless if you have, it does not matter if you have or don't have orbs to summon. I would just in case be careful on who you summon for the first one. So in case you don't have a certain unit and you think you're going to get them, so you go for a completely different unit and you don't get them, of course, then again, you're going to have like 20, maybe 30 days to summon for these guys. But it's like still the comprehension of, hey, choose wisely who you need. Like, I'm going to post a poll on the channel, or obviously in the posts, asking like, who are you going for in your summons? Will it be Baldur, Ecthernir, Byleth, or the last unit here? Let's get to her real quickly before I start going bonkers on a stupid rant. Like, I'm just ranting at this point because I don't know what I'm doing. Because, like, I don't really have much else to do today. As you guys know, if you watched Who Won, Sharena is finally getting a new unit.
Beautiful woman, capable of protecting everyone, just like my mother.
So, it's interesting, honestly. So, she's a mage. Reasoning for being a mage is because she is kind of like Alphonse from last year. Brave Alphonse represents Gustav, I think his name is. I don't remember, but Gustav. I don't know how to say his name. I feel like it's Gustav because of the Gustav. But he represented his father being the king, the replacement after he died. Spoilers, if you have not gotten to book 3, I'm sorry, but you should most likely, unless you're a new Fade player, gotten to book 3. Gustav dies to hell protecting Alphonse. So it's like, he's gotta take over the throne when he's still a kid, basically. I don't know the age of Alphonse. I think he might be 16, 17. I don't know. But, he took over as king. I don't know if Henriette died, the queen, but Sharena will be based off her mother, which is why she's a mage. Henry was a mage. She is a mage. But what interests me the most, guys, is the fact that Sharena and Alphonse are both in their brave forms, and they're both green. Why can't you make Sharena blue or colorless? I get it, Ekthornir is that, Byleth is mainly red. You could have swapped Balder and Sharena, but then again, can't be picky. Their design's so nice. It's still good. It's still good. Still a Cavalier unit. I don't even know how you would pronunciate that tome name. Gladsbook? I know that like dragon shape thing. That's why I used to call it like a dragon, because like the tail's the tip and that stuff. It's kind of like a D, which is why Hadrun is what you would call Hadrun. Hadrun. Yeah, but they've had this multiple times. Same as book 7. Book 7, Sather, or Sader, Hader, Hather. It's all like Heidr for Hather, or Hayor. I just go with Hather. She's still one of my favorite units. I'm sorry, but I can't compare her. She needs to win. Guys, we need to make sure that the next time we vote for these brave units, Hather gets a unit. Work with me, guys. Let's get Hather a new unit. Now, sure, she's a New Year's unit, but I want her to have a solo unit. I want her to have a solo unit, because the only one is her gosh darn mythical. When she first released, she needs a new unit. So next year when we start summoning in, or start voting in like February, vote for Hather. Work with me, guys. Let's get Hather and Myr. Myr is my top favorite unit. Myr has always been my favorite unit. Well, let's get Myr a new unit. Myr and Hather, how about that? Alright, anyways, let's get talking about Sharena, because you know what? This is now. Right now, we got Sharena, Byleth, Balder, and Ekthornir. What do you mean by yes, Eleanor's and Miyachi Darkly Ethel? Is Eleanor a name, or Ethel a name of a character in Fae? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Eleanor? Gibberish, okay. Anyways, Gladsbook basically restores 7 HP to unit after combat, decreases speed difference necessary to make a follow-up attack at 10. Insanity. That is something I can agree with. The brain rot is killing you, then stop watching brain rot. Scroll off a brain rot. Okay. Just like Mother, at start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 3 spaces of ally, grants Creation Pulse. That just basically immediately gives her her special. Yeah, I know, your brothers are crazy. 7 damage during combat. And forward, reduce unit's HP to 0. Unit survives with 1 HP. Okay, so they can't kill her first hit. Follows up twice with high firepower, plus she and her allies gain in action.
I'm a noble lady now.
It's an interesting attack. Seven HP. Oh, she gets to move back a decent amount. There's the distance.
I will try.
Rune needs a decent character, honestly. Rune got
I have no choice.
so far disrespected in his thing. He just released, though, and Baldur just released him. See, this is what I don't get. So, Rune just attacked. Sharena's back in action. Good luck, guys, because you have to fight these guys. And Baldur's annoying sister here, who just struggles to die. Wait, did she just recover 40 HP? Hold on. No, when's she releasing? No, when is she releasing? As you guys can see, 2 o'clock in the morning for Central Time, 3 o'clock in the morning for Eastern Time, whatever time zone you are. Yeah. One shot, I don't know, because maybe they might just make it one of those battles where you have to defend for 6 turns. But, yeah, so whatever time it is, whether it be 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. for you guys, be prepared tomorrow, because these units will be coming out. And obviously, the one nice thing they do at least is they don't lock this behind Fey Pass here. You get to choose up to 4 times to summon a focus unit after 40 summons. So you have to summon 160 times to get all 4 units. If you guys are still here, I'm just trying to figure out how to find the one from last year. I'm trying to basically search up where the Brave Alphonse and all that stuff is so I can compare this year's to last year's releases. So I will be right back as soon as I find it. Okay, guys, I found it. It's called In Those We Hope. Fire Emblem Heroes, right here. Alright, so this was last year's. I'm just checking it to see if it said that you get the guarantee summon in it or not. But here's the rewatch of last year's Choose Your Legends characters. In case you've forgotten, yes, I did see it is called Choose Your Legends. So in next Choose Your Legends, when this releases, we need to work together to get Haether her new unit. Yeah, you were. You were playing during August 14th last year. I'm pretty sure you were, yeah. You may have lost your account, but pretty sure you've been playing since then. So this was the first one to show off. It was Robin.
I should not be content with my current position. I'll continue to work even harder. I plan for these things.
Yeah, so her big thing was the Divine Vein Ice, where she could basically protect units from far positions. So once she stops about 2 spaces away from where she is, Divine Ice will appear where units will have where I can't speak. Where enemies will have to break through the divine ice. Basically, yes. And then she also has Flare. Flare basically, if units HP is less than 70% when special triggers, it boosts your damage up by 40. So basically, almost when you're dead, and basically restores 30% of minimum HP. So basically, when you use Flare with any unit, you will basically get 30% of your HP back minimum. Then these were her 2 big things. She has a Hush Spectrum and her Creation Pulse. Her Creation Pulse basically will grant her special cooldown almost instantaneously. You will get her special, and then according to plan was a very annoying thing. But the downside, I will not lie, I have these 4 units on a team. I have the entire 4 of these units. The thing I must say was the most annoying, she was probably the most annoying to level up and get her stuff. Basically what I mean is she was a pain in the butt to get all her abilities.
Just as I planned.
This attack was really cool. Yep, and as you can see when she backs up, there you go. Then you have Felix. Felix, I must say, honestly, Felix was a solid choice. For your free summon, Felix was a solid choice. I have all 4 of these guys. Which is why I'm showing you guys, because I honestly can tell you what I use. Because I use these guys on a normal basis, just as a team. Felix is an amazing character to have, mainly because if you're not in reach of a unit, he also, not to mention, gets his movement speed boosted by 1 by either him or Alphonse. So he moves a ton of spaces forward, and if you don't reach your opponent on the first turn, he can move again. So he gets 2 attacks. But if you didn't attack your opponent on the first attack, after you get to your opponent the second attack, you attack your opponent the second time, say you were almost able to kill them, he gets to attack a 3rd time. Or in different bases, you attack a enemy the first attack. Say your enemy's like right in front of you and you just knock him out. And then you can't reach an enemy yet. He moves and he can move again. So regardless, he can move 3 times unless you attack your unit the first and second move. Say you attack your opponent the first time without any like stop in between. Attack him twice, I'm pretty sure you can't move a third time, and I'm pretty sure that's his ability.
Are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they lash out however they can.
He also has a ton of swords.
What now?
See right there.
I'll handle
He
it.
moved. The lone wolf. So his endless tempest allows him to move 1 extra space every turn, and his lone wolf ability is the only way you can move up to 3 times. You don't have it, you can't move more than once like a normal unit.
Yeah.
There's the third move.
See. Leave my sight.
This might get copyrighted, by the way, by this music. I hate copyright. I'm definitely having to credit Nintendo for this, because if I don't, I'm gonna get copyrighted, bro.
I'll cut you down.
Even on the main one, like, even if I didn't watch this one, because you can't message Nintendo saying, hey, I watched your content and I used the volume which has music and themes for each unit, and I didn't mention you in your thing. It's kind of like being like, hey, I used an artist's song. Say like I used, let's see, what's a good example? Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Legends, when I tried posting a thing, or no, it was Dokkan Battle. I tried posting a video, which it's still a good short, like it's still there on my shorts, but it was copyrighted, so it couldn't be visible, and it was basically like Let's Go Dynamic, which is I'm pretty sure the opening theme for Dragon Ball Super. It was over a minute, and if your video's over a minute long, you can't use the sound to undo the videos. Can't use the sound to credit the person. Kind of like a short I tried posting a long time ago when I was posting music. I tried posting a certain person's like thing crediting them, and no matter what I did, the short always got copyrighted. So definitely gonna have to credit Nintendo in this so I don't get a copyright and have to private this live stream. If I do though, I mean, it's fine, to be honest. But I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted. So, anyways, on to Bernadetta here. Bernadetta is a blue bow unit. So, they released 2 blue bow units in a year. Or, yeah, and within a year of each other. So, Balder is a blue bow unit. Bernadetta is a blue bow unit. Bernadetta has Paranoia. So she basically can activate that ability, and every turn, she and units within like a space or 2 of her lose 1 HP each turn. But her Paranoia is good because if you have a unit that is similar to you, like for instance, if I went in with Felix and you automatically... Hold on. You automatically do get Paranoia the first turn. When you use her, you basically will get it because you have no choice. Because, I mean, they're all in a 4 formation the first turn. You're gonna do it. But say I used Felix and a sword, axe, or lance unit, or even a beast or dragonstone unit tried to attack me. Paranoia allows you to basically get vantage, which is you move first. So if Bernadette or Robin, female, from this banner, were to be attacked by a mage or a bow unit, they would be able to counterattack first.
Okay. I'll do my best.
So her paranoia is her B, or not her B, her C ability. Like, it's useful, not to mention she also has Assassin Strike, so she will deal 7 damage to the foe immediately in combat, and Curved Shot is a really good special. She basically automatically gets it. Yep, she gets to use 4 attacks as well.
Stay alive, Bernie.
She
Sorry, but this is war.
was a really good counter to Ike. This Ike you're seeing, she was a really good counter to him because his problem was he is a unit with Lage's Friend 4. Lage's Friend 4 allows the opponent to attack first. So if you're using Ike, you will immediately use it as soon as you have it. It's his B ability. You don't get to counter it. The only way you don't use Lage's Friend 4 is you don't put it on the unit. Use a different B ability. But Lage's Friend 4, you basically, all the unit's attacks go through first. So in Bernadetta's case, her 4 attacks would go through first. But he reduces their damage by big, because his defense will go up and their attacks go down. But as soon as they're done attacking, if he's not dead, which Bernadetta obviously kills him because new unit, new stuff like that. But if she didn't, his Great Ether there, his special, would have caused great damage to her. That is probably the one upside of Ike. Yep, but as you can see here, Nurgle here would deal 45 damage to Bernadetta, but she has Paranoia, which she uses to her attacks almost immediately. Alphonse. Oh my god, Alphonse. He is such an annoying unit to deal with. I will be honest, he was my second choice above Felix when I was going to summon for the free version. This man can move a ton of spaces because he has a Endless Tempest, I'm pretty sure. If he doesn't, it's another ability. But this man is a Cavalier unit, like Sharena is. So he moves a ton of spaces already. Add the extra move. He moves so much. And then he can retreat all of his moves. Say he went halfway across the field to attack opponent and killed him, or didn't even kill it. Him, her, whoever you're attacking. He could just move all the way back to where he attacked from. Say you were in the starting position, you went all the way over to where your opponent is and killed them. You get to go all the way back to your starting position. Not to mention, any adjacent hero from him can be healed just from attacking or being attacked by an opponent.
honor to know that so many have such faith. Of course.
Look at that range. 4 spaces. Does not sound like a lot. 4 spaces is a lot on a unit. Don't know if that's the normal amount of spaces a Cavalier can do. Again, I have not played this game in a long time without using him as a Cavalier unit, so I do not know. But, yeah, he has Breath of Life 4. Breath of Life 4 is what he uses to heal adjacent allies when they attack. Also, his immediate... So Cameron Cookie's the beast. You see how he has a 2-turn like attack wait or being attacked wait to use his ability, which is Makings of a King. At the start of the turn, he gets his ability. It does not matter. As soon as you attack, he just can use it. It wasn't new for him, but Breath of Life 4 heals adjacent allies, basically kind of like Haith Rune's Nectar. Reopening freaking allows them to do a ton of stuff, and then also fortifications. Like, this unit, probably one of the best green units in the game when he released. Yep, and then his goddamn endurance is so stupid. His endurance is so stupid, and then he also has that. I forgot he has an area effect. Yep, as you can see, he could use it on himself too, because he's close to an ally. The way you would have to kill this guy when you would do Lunatic on the battle where you had to fight him, you had to kill all his allies or kill him immediately. He was a strong green unit. Not to mention Bernadetta being like, you go attack her and you are a mage or a bow unit. Yeah, good luck. Oh, by the way, this was a book 8 thing, so Cameron Cookies, if I remember, you're not at book 8 yet, so you're fine. Trading live. Yep, trading lives. Who did he... Oh, this is like... Was this the final fight? Okay, they're releasing a day earlier. So last year we had to wait till 8/16. It's releasing 8/15 this year. Okay, they did not talk about it. Be right back, guys. I will start the stream again in a second.
Fire Emblem.
I just want to show you guys.
Heroes.
I still want this unit, dude. I still want that unit. But, yeah, Team 15, as you could see. I actually got Bernadetta 3 times. So, Bernadetta was my free summon character. Cotton 4K, what? What'd I get Cotton 4K for? But anyways, I'm pretty sure if I go here...
I'll protect the exalt.
No, this was not the final battle. Oh, it was here. I'm an idiot. Okay, so it was one of the final battles. As you could see, this is what you had to fight. So Laror is a decently hard unit to fight. I don't have him, but he's a decent unit. But like, you wanted to get rid of multiple people here at once. Like, when I played this, I lost multiple times because of this guy. But yeah, you wanted to do this instantly. You wanted to do that instantly, bro. Maybe even you wanted to kill Laror immediately. But as you can see, he's also a hard guy to beat. And then also, like, you would want to do something like this, but even like that, it's just not enough.
That's the way.
Because, like, look at that damage. I think I die here. No, I almost... Nope, I'm dead. See, like, I'm dead. And it's Felix we're talking about. Felix is a strong unit.
Yeah, sure I can.
Of course.
Like, Alphonse can't even beat him here.
Good strategy.
Robin can't beat him. Like, even with the units that released during this part, like, do you see how hard it is? Like, I lost her, and I lose Bernadetta. I'm dead. Because Alphonse ain't doing nothing. I've played this game for a while, and I lost. It's difficult. This team is difficult. Now, I did beat it. But it's just like this, that battle was so difficult. It's just like, wow. But yeah, guys, let's get Mur a new unit, guys. Let's get Mur, and let's get Haether a new freaking unit in the Brave category. Work with me. Let's...
The goddess who gives the gift of revelation will be wholly bound to their destined. That's no small matter.
Let's get these units a new unit next year. Can't really say they're gonna win, because, you know, it's only a couple people against an entire community who plays this game. But honestly, I'm surprised, because Book 8, or Book 9 is still semi-new. Like, Baldur just came out as her mythic slash legendary form. Like, she's still relatively new, and she's already getting a Brave unit as soon as this banner leaves. Like, that is crazy to think about. Also, I do finally have one aided unit. I've had her for a while since she released, but I did get Yunaka.
Emblem Micaiah around? Just curious.
But I'm honestly... Well, then again, it's gonna be at least like a couple months until the vote, dude. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna be until, but it's gonna be quite a bit. Well, I am honored to be your favorite YouTuber because there are many other YouTubers. But yeah, as you can see, there's been like many Brave units other than these guys, as you know, because there's been a lot of different years. And I do have different versions of them because I spend money on this game, and I don't like spending money on this game, but I do. And I can't take back the money I spent, but hey. I mean, there's been like Brave Celica, there's Brave Ulm, there's... see if I can detect any other Brave units. After this, though, yeah, there's Brave Roy. After I find the Brave units, though, where people going homeless, yeah, Brave play to win people are, I feel bad for, because it's like free to play people don't get much. Like, that's how I feel on Dragon Ball Legends. I've only spent a little bit on Dragon Ball Legends, and yet I still feel I'm more free to play on Dragon Ball Legends than I was on this game. As you can see, like, Brave Crom. But yeah, it's also just the fact that, like, free to play people don't get much. I don't know if people would forget about the game in a year or something like that, but it does seem like people are forgetful sometimes, depending on the person. The only reason I even remember the game exists is because A, I have it downloaded, and B, it's like right in my face. It's like, hey, you looked at your notification bar, you see this new banner on Fire Emblem Heroes. It's the new winter units. It's the new Halloween units. I can't escape Fire Emblem, guys. I honestly, until this game closes, I'm most likely going to be playing it, and it's mainly from how much money I spent. I cannot take back the money I spent, and I'm not going to stop playing because I get screwed over. I threatened to. I was getting to the point where I was going to stop playing, but hey, all in the heart of gacha games, they give you good stuff and then they make you wait. It's called they gotcha. Erica, I did not quit Fire Emblem, but I threatened myself to quit Fire Emblem from how much BS I was dealing with. Are these two different Chroms? Did they release two Chroms, or am I just dumb? I am going insane from how much little orbs I have, and I don't get nothing that I like. It's sad. Half this world has already lost it. And yes, do not get mad at me, guys, but I do have 1 star, and I do have level 1 and level 6, and like, not all my units are full leveled. Gen Z, since Generation Z, or even sometimes I could say millennials, not judging people, but like, since then, it's like, things posted are screwed up. But yes, guys, I will admit, I have not complete units, and I've been playing this game for a long, long, long time. Brainrots, I don't understand it, basically. That's the one thing about me. I do not understand it, and I never want to understand it. But, like, the funny thing is, on this game, not related brain rot, I have units that I've been summoning for like, ever. And I've, like, wanted, like, I've wanted this Gustav, because he's one of the only Gustavs in the game. And he's only a level 2. Like, I'm sure if I go by level, look at all those level 2 freaking 5-star units. I am not good at leveling up my units. And then, not to mention my level 1 5-star units, I have a whole category here. And then a whole nother category down here. But I have only a couple 3 stars. Not much. Oh yeah, and a whole different category down here. I'm not good at this at all. Let's get rid of this. I need to check if I have this guy. I have this guy. Okay. Bye. Get out of here. Yeah, I am missing a unit too. That is a downside. I am missing units, and I don't know which unit I'm missing, so this kind of sucks. I don't know which unit I traded off to anything, but hey. It's fine. Maybe it was a new unit. Maybe it was a newly released unit that I never wanted. But yep, I have 0 freaking 3 stars because I always level up units 4-star or 5-star. Because I don't like having 3-star units, to be honest, even though it's kind of unique having like 2-star units depending on the unit. But do you really want to keep your unit a 2-star forever? Like, or even a 1-star down here with like Gunter? What can you do with 1-star? You just have Iron Axe, Hone Attack 1. That's all you would have. It's cool to have a 1 or 2-star, but it's like, what's he gonna do for you? What's he gonna do for you? Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. This was just a reaction. I will be posting a poll in a couple seconds to be asking you guys which unit you will most likely be using your free 5-star on, if it'll be the Balder, Byleth, Sharena, or Ekthornir. I will be posting that poll in a couple of minutes. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and night. Sleep well, and I hope you guys have the best of luck getting all of your units in Fire Emblem Heroes. And I hope you have good luck getting these 4 units. This could play Silent